Listen to that, Eddie. That channel's going to go in the middle of my show tonight. And then what am I supposed to do? Use a loud hailer?
I'll have another word with Evelyn, but she says the electricians are a law unto themselves.
Evelyn's a law unto herself. She walks all over you, you know that?
Campbell, everybody walks all over me. What's Fergus about?
He's escaped for his interview this afternoon. And I've got more bad news.
Oh, great. Just what I need.
OK, never mind.
Just tell me, Campbell.
No, you don't want to hear.
Campbell, I've already thumped somebody today. I'll thump you next if you don't tell me.
Well, Radio Clyde are definitely out.
Out of what?
Out of the master plan.
Campbell, Radio Clyde were never remotely interested in the first place.
Well, they were when I told them about Radio Scotland.
Campbell, what did you tell them?
The Radio Scotland had made us an offer, just a late night slot, filling in for somebody.
Why'd you have to tell them that?
Well, I could have told them they'd offered us a permanent slot, but I thought that might be a bit much. What do you think?
I think you're a lunatic, Campbell!
Aye, but what do you think of the game plan?
Campbell, you might have just blown our hopes for Radio Scotland.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, the guy from Radio Clyde was dead impressed in that.
And?
And he said he thought we ought to take Radio Scotland's offer.
Which we don't have. Which Radio Clyde know we don't have. Which Radio Scotland will know by the end of the week that we've been saying we have, but don't have.
But we will. I haven't talked to Radio Scotland yet.
Then don't!
Eddie, I'm doing this for us, for you.
Don't do anything for me, Campbell. I actually have a contact at Radio Scotland. I am 38 years old, and Paula Kinghorn is my first contact. Let me have that. Just let me imagine, as I drift off to sleep at night, that someday that's going to mean I'll be a professional DJ. How can you do that for me?
Because we're a duo.
Then go solo.
We're going to go into professional radio together, Eddie. That was the deal. That's still the deal. Anyway, I've already set up an appointment with Radio Scotland for Tuesday, 4 o'clock. OK with you?
Well, here we are, Jamaica Street. It's no Barbados, but go to the leisure centre if you want. Got a pool, some sunbeds.
No, this is great. Let's go for a walk. I love this place. Dad used to take me here when I was wee to watch trains come in. He'd say, look, that one's come all the way from London and that's come all the way from Plymouth.
Oh, so he's a train spotter then, eh?
No, he just liked to kid on he knew things he didn't know. You look awful tired, you know.
No, I just get that kind of face. When I was a wee boy, the teacher was always saying, wake up, looking. And I'd say, I'm no sleeping, miss. And then whack across the hand for talking back. I was going to be a concert pianist, you know.
And you ended up a DJ?
Yeah, I ended up a loser.
You're no a loser, Eddie.
Last thing Angela said to me was, you're a loser, Edward McKenna, and you'll never amount to anything. She ended up getting married to a guy in Edinburgh who imports coffee from Brazil, big time. He probably personally orders the beatings of dissident coffee workers. I ran into her at Buchanan Street a couple of years ago. She smiled as she was dead pleased to see me, and she said, so, are you still trying to break into radio?
I wanted to be a ballerina when I was away. I used to leap about the house wearing my nylon petticoat, dancing a load of shite.
What did your folks think?
I don't suppose they thought anything. Dad was always pissed and Ma was always trying to kill herself. Even now, I could walk into any casualty in Glasgow and somebody would say, oh, look, that's Mary Boyle's wee girl. She used to buy a new nightie every time. So she'd look nice when Dad came in for the pub, found her and rushed her to hospital. They'd come home all kisses and cuddles. And this went on until Dad got into a fight with a chip shop owner over some cold chips one night, was arrested and had to spend the night in jail. Poor Ma. She'd shite all over her new nightie when they finally found her.
What age were you?
8. Dad went mental after that. Everything drove him crazy. One night I woke up, there was this hellish row in the kitchen. I walked in and there was Danny's pyjamas, pished, soaked to the skin, chucking buckets of water out the window to stop a couple of cats screwing because they was keeping them awake.
Did it work?
I don't think so. Nothing stops a tomcat getting what he wants. It's the female makes all the noise, see? Screaming and screaming. Like a wee baby greeting its heart out. Greeting its wee heart out.
What happened to you, Francine? Someone hurt you?
How do you mean? I'm talking about cats screwing. Does that embarrass you, that?
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy.
Campbell, what's going on?
We did it! Fergus got the job! Hey!
We said he was a genius.
We did it, Eddie! We can heal the sick, we can raise the dead!
Campbell, Fergus deserved to get the job.
But that's the beauty of it. He deserved the job and he got it. Is that not a miracle?
Right enough.
So you did it, you wee bastard.
Subject to references.
Don't worry about that. I said you're the best systems analyst I ever worked with, and I'd be sick to lose you. It's all true.
What am I going to do now?
Now, you get up every morning, you go to work, you hate your boss. That's it. That's a lot better than it sounds if you're making a lot of dosh.
Aye, and this is just the beginning. Anything's possible now. Eddie, we are going to get that job with Radio Scotland. And Rosalie is going to get a flat with carpets and central heating.
And a dishwasher.
And Francine's going to dance on the stage of Covent Garden.
And your number 2 channel is going to go in 3 seconds.
Oh, Jesus! Where's that bloody electrician?
I don't need an electrician.
We need somebody with a degree in electronics.
We need a systems analyst.
Where are we going to get a systems analyst at this time of night?